Welcome to our channel, Scripture Explained. What did Jesus do in the 3 days between his death and resurrection? Before we explore further, please subscribe our channel if you haven't subscribed. Also, do not forget to like, share, and comment. We expect your valuable comment. Thank you. Now, let's proceed. The four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, all agree that Jesus was crucified and remained on the cross for about 6 hours before he passed away. In his final moments, he uttered the immortal words, "It is finished," John 19:30. Then he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Shortly after his death, his body was taken down from the cross and prepared for burial by Joseph of Arimathea, assisted by Nicodemus, a follower of Jesus. 3 days later, his body and spirit were reunited, and he rose from the dead. Following his resurrection, he appeared to his disciples, beginning with Mary Magdalene, and later ascended into heaven. However, many have wondered, what happened during those 3 days between his death and resurrection? Where did Jesus go, and what did he do? While the Gospels focus primarily on the crucifixion and resurrection, the Bible provides several clues, and Christian tradition has long sought to interpret this mysterious period, often referred to as the harrowing of hell or descent into Hades. Jesus on the cross, a glimpse of paradise. One of the clearest insights comes from Jesus' own words on the cross. When one of the criminals crucified beside him asked to be remembered in his kingdom, Jesus replied, "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." This implies that immediately after his death, Jesus went to paradise, a place of bliss and peace in the presence of God. He had earlier committed his spirit into the Father's hands, and it would be consistent with God's character that Jesus entered heaven upon death. 1 Peter 3:18-20, proclaiming to imprisoned spirits. Another important passage is found in 1 Peter 3:18-20. For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was put to death in the body, but made alive in the spirit. After being made alive, he went and made proclamation to the imprisoned spirits, to those who were disobedient long ago when God waited patiently in the days of Noah. This passage suggests that Jesus, after his death but before his resurrection, visited the realm of the dead, possibly Hades or hell, to make a proclamation to imprisoned spirits. These could include fallen angels, those who disobeyed God before the flood, demonic spirits, or disobedient humans from ancient times. While the exact message Jesus delivered is not stated, it's widely believed that he declared his victory over sin, death, and Satan. This was not likely a message of redemption for these spirits, as Hebrews 2:16 says, angels cannot be saved. Instead, it was a declaration of triumph over evil. Ephesians 4:8-10, leading captives and ascending. Ephesians 4:8-10 adds another layer of understanding. When he ascended on high, he took many captives and gave gifts to his people. What does he ascended mean, except that he also descended to the lower, earthly regions? He who descended is the very one who ascended higher than all the heavens. This is often interpreted to mean that during those 3 days, Jesus descended into the realm of the dead, the lower regions, and brought with him the redeemed souls, those who had died in faith before his crucifixion. People like Abraham, David, Daniel, and the thief on the cross were likely among them. He then led them to their eternal home in heaven. Another interpretation is that he descended to conquer the forces of evil, imprisoning death, the curse of sin, and the devil before ascending to heaven in victory. Jesus and Jonah, a prophetic parallel. In Matthew 12:40, Jesus gave a prophetic clue. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a huge fish, so the Son of Man will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. This confirms that Jesus did indeed go into the depths, spiritually or physically understood as the heart of the earth, during those 3 days. Though Scripture does not provide a detailed itinerary of Jesus' activities during those 3 days, we can confidently say, he went to paradise, as he told the thief on the cross. He proclaimed his victory to imprisoned spirits, possibly fallen angels or lost souls. He led the faithful dead from Hades to heaven. And he defeated death, sin, and Satan, completing his redemptive work. These 3 days were not silent. They were powerful and full of divine purpose. Thank you for watching this video. What are your thoughts on where Jesus was during those 3 days? Share your views in the comments. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.